Whew. Alrighty guys, welcome back to yet another video, and in today's video, so it is actually the evening. I just got done working a 10-hour shift, and I just know the upload schedule is going to be kind of funky. Hopefully the uploads for in the future now will be on Thursday, every Thursday, hopefully. The schedule's been really weird for my work. I've been like pushing off my switching my days off, moving them up. So I've been working a lot. Like the last 2-3 weeks, I've been having like 6-7 day weeks, and I just switched over to 4 10-hour shifts and 3 days off actually this week. But I had them back to back, so I had to like do 3 or 4 days, 8-hour shifts, and then I did 4 10-hour shifts all in a row. So I'm pretty tired, and I haven't had much a chance to film any videos at all. And I'm trying to get this video out tomorrow because I don't have much chance else to upload stuff. So I apologize. This one's probably going to be a little bit short, but in this video, it's the evening. I'm pretty dead tired. Got to make up some dinner. I'm absolutely starving. And then I'm going to bed, and tomorrow morning I'm going to be waking up early and going to go check out a new spot I heard about from some locals that I'm really excited to go check out. And I'm really excited to go. I'm really excited to show that spot to you guys. Hopefully we can find it, and I'll explain more about that later. And then hopefully going to do maybe some fishing, do some more exploring, and yeah, it's going to be another video of full-time working and living in a truck. So it should be a fun one, guys. Way up here in the north. Let's do it. Let's get into this video. Let's make some dinner. Alrighty, guys. We're gonna get the old truck camper opened up. So for tonight's dinner, I gotta clean up my kitchen area. Got only a couple tortillas left, and I'm going to be making up some pizza quesadillas. Real simple, very delicious. I've done them on this channel, I think once or twice, and yeah, really delicious and simple. I'm tired. I don't feel like doing anything too crazy tonight. So that is the plan. I'm gonna come up into here, grab see how much cheese I have left. All right, got 2 things of mozzarella cheese. All right. Very cloudy, dreary, cold, and windy weather as of late. 4 tortillas left. These are about to hit different. All right, I like to do about 1/2, and then put the cheese in all in 1/2, and then fold it up like this. Just a better way to use up tortillas. Otherwise, I go through them really fast if I do one on each side. Gonna set that guy in there. Hold this one up. And get these guys going in there. Already looking pretty dang good. Key is getting the pan nice and hot so they toast over pretty well. All right, I made all 4. Gotta say, those are some pretty dang looking good pizza quesadillas. The inside, nice melted cheese. Simple, warm, and delicious on a cold, dreary summer day in the north. I have not had a pizza in a long time, and I haven't had anything like this in a long time, so I think this is about to be real good. Something nice and simple. Crunchy, hot, cheesy. These are about to go down so easily. Oh man, oh man. Oh, I just sat down after killing about another dozen flies. This night routine hasn't changed too much. Oh, I figured out how to get the mosquitoes out, but it's definitely been a struggle with the flies. But man, it is really starting to look like fall weather out there today and the last couple days, and I guess it's already almost September. Hard to believe how quickly August has flown by, and I'm absolutely exhausted. My schedule's been changing a lot. I've been doing a lot of long days in the booth and talking to a lot of people, and I'm just tired. I'm ready for a couple days off. It's crazy. A lot of the trees on Highway 41 going out of Copper Harbor when I was on it the other day, a lot of trees already turning colors. It's kind of insane. I mean, trees up here, I guess, just they're green for like, it feels like 2 weeks, and then they're already turning colors and getting ready for winter. I don't understand how any trees can survive up here as good as they do. And to be honest, I've never been so excited for fall weather. I'm so sick of the humidity, and I'm so sick of the flies and the bugs. I'm ready for cold nights, cool temperatures and breezes, no humidity or less humidity, and the beautiful fall colors, and I cannot wait for it. I'm just so excited for the fall. So, but I found out down at the Copper Harbor Marina, I got the keys to the marina, I just found out, and I went down there, and they got like a little lounge for the boaters, which we don't have a lot of boaters, so they almost are never in use, and you get your own private bathroom in there, and a big shower all to yourself, and it's way cleaner. So we could do that, get a nice shower in tomorrow morning, and then probably make some breakfast, and then head out and do some exploring and check out a spot. I talked to some locals, and I heard nearby there are actually something called the Copper Harbor Petroglyphs, which I got kind of hooked on out in the Southwest. I just find them absolutely fascinating. I love history and stuff, and I find them really unique. And coming back to the east, like, petroglyphs are really, really rare, and to be honest, I didn't think we had any in Michigan. Like, zero information online about it. Again, like I said, it's like a local secret, so there's like hardly any information, but I was able to do a bunch of digging online, and I was able to find a little bit of information on them. So yeah, that's going to be the plan for tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. It's about 9 o'clock right now. I'm getting tucked in for the night. I'm probably going to get to bed fairly early. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep the last few nights. Oh boy. Gonna hang out, maybe watch a show, do a little bit of reading for a little while or something, and then hit the hay. Alrighty guys, I'm getting into bed, and it's getting pretty late, and I'm headed to bed. I'm really tired. Hope it's a nice peaceful night, and I will catch you guys in the morning. Good night. Alrighty guys, up now. It is still raining, and I think I'm gonna head into town and get a shower. Head down to the marina, get a shower, and I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I'm pretty dang hungry, but to be honest, I'm kind of out of breakfast food. Today's kind of my groceries day, and I really don't feel like cooking anything. So it might just be, I might stop somewhere and get a pasty or something and hang out in town for a little bit, and then go looking for these petroglyphs. And yeah, get this day going. Let's do it. Alrighty, a nice little pasty stop. And I'm gonna head down to Lake Superior. I got in the town. I stopped down right at the fuel stop, which you guys saw in the last video. Get the day started. Alrighty, pasty in hand. Look at that, you can't even see the lighthouse out today. Very foggy. You can see Jamson's over there. Can't even see out to Superior. All right, and that is a pasty. This is a Upper staple meal right here. Absolute delicacy in the UP. These things developed they originated back in the 1840s here in the UP when miners were flocking here for the copper ore rush, and they needed quick, fast food meals, and so they'd take chunks of dough, throw all your leftover meats and potatoes and whatever into it, wrap it up and bake it, take it to the mine. So it's a traditional miner's meal, and there you go. There's a little bit of history about the pasty, the staple UP food up here. And I'm gonna dig on in. Let's eat it. That's what the inside be looking like. You can see, I didn't even know what was in this one. You got potatoes, onions, and sausage. I've had a lot of pasties that are way too dry, but this one is absolutely amazing. No joke, one of the best ones I've ever had. Eating a miner's breakfast on Lake Superior on a foggy morning. Doesn't get much better than this, dude. Alrighty, well, that was an absolutely fantastic way to start the morning. Very, very delicious. No joke, like the best pasty I've ever had. Just, oh man, the crust and dough are so delicious. Now I'm gonna go check out these rock carvings that I told you guys a little bit about last night. I'm gonna share some of the history and stuff on them, and the hard part though is gonna be actually finding them. Because there's like, again, they're like kind of local secret, and they're incredibly hard to find. Like the Michigan Nature Conservancy, which like runs all the parks around here, won't even give you any information on it. So it took a lot to find anything on it, but I think I have the general location of it down, and I think if I can just find like a path or something, I should be able to find it. I looked on maps, and then I looked on Google Maps, and I found what looked like to be described in like an old journal and some old like findings from like 15, 20 years ago I found online, and they kind of describe where to look. So that's what we're gonna go do. I'm gonna do some exploring, and yeah, let's do it. Let's see if we can't find them. All right, in the woods now, leaving the truck behind from this point. So because there's no signs or anything marking, and hardly even much of a trail marking this spot, I marked a spot that looks like it could be the area that these are located at. And since I have no service out here, I had to go into town and get Wi-Fi. And I used Google Maps, hit search, and it gives me just a good estimate of how far I have to go to get here. Alrighty, so I believe I made it. We're gonna go looking around. I'm gonna read some of those I took some screenshots of the journal that kind of would give me direction of where to look for them. But we're gonna look around, but this is a pretty good looking outcrop here. So I'm gonna look at those journal notes and see what we can find here. I see an orange tag. You see if that right there. And looking at the corner of the journal, I looked at it, like it kind of had like a photo in it. Described something that looked pretty similar to this. So I'm gonna head up here, see what we can't find. Oh, look, right here. Right here. There it is. No way, dude. Got the two legs, the head right there, and the neck. That even looks like a little ear, and its body. Looks pretty similarly shaped to a bear. Apparently this is supposed to be, Ojibwa carving. Those are the Native Americans that lived in this region. Yeah, supposedly this is supposed to be a couple hundred years old. There's not like been a ton of research done on these, so pretty stinking awesome. But let's go look around and see if I can't find some more of the others. All right, so I think the next spot, I gotta get up this rock pile up here. It's a lot steeper than it looks on camera. Here we go. Oh, remember, if you're gonna go rock climbing or into the woods, only wear old Crocs. Big tip for you right there. Basically, looking at any of the big rocks that the journal kind of described. I'm looking, just checking all these big rocks. Oh, actually right there, look. That's one of them, I think. So there's actually supposed to be like 3 groups, well, 2 big petroglyphs and then one other. And I think this is this set. There's a couple of them here. And unfortunately, the reason this place is so secretive and people are so hesitant to give any information about it is about 10, 15 years ago, a bunch of dumb butt college students came up here and defaced a couple of these. And these are the ones they came up to, and they took tools and destroyed them. As I can see right here, this is actually a person. You can see the body, the 2 arms and the 2 legs, and the face, as you can see, can't really see a face. It used to actually be a raven head, and you can kind of still see the shape of the raven outlined right here. And then look at the raven head right there. Look at that. And this is the one that they apparently defaced. They destroyed the head. It used to look a lot clearer. I'll throw a picture up probably so you guys can see what it used to look like 10 years ago. And yeah, they pretty much just wore away and destroyed it. So pretty dang sad and annoying that dumb teenagers would destroy stuff like this and ruin it for other people. Stuff that's probably hundreds of years old. Okay, you can kind of see it right here. This one also used to look a lot clearer. There's an old circle etched into it with a cross. That one also got defaced. College students pretty much destroyed that one, so someone tried to like re-etch it. So it's kind of a bummer. The one that still hasn't been ruined in this spot is this one right here. It's pretty faint. You can tell it's been through a lot of wear. It's pretty old, but it's actually a bear paw. You can see like this. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 claws, and then you can even see right here the outline of the bottom of the paw. So that's supposed to be a bear paw. This, you can kind of see the outlines right here. It almost looks like a cross right here. That was supposed to actually be like an Ojibwa hut or a tent, kind of a house. But that one also kind of got a bit defaced from those dumb teenagers. So that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna get some pictures and I'm gonna go look for the biggest petroglyph and the one I'm most excited to talk about. But there's one final look, and yeah, let's keep looking. I gotta hike down there somewhere, I think. Alrighty, so according to the journal, this one should be down here somewhere on the west side of this big rock outcrop here. Hundreds of years ago, Lake Superior used to be a lot higher. Superior right now is probably probably about half to a mile away down that way, but apparently Superior used to be a lot higher. I wonder almost if the water came all the way up to here at one point. Probably did, but pretty interesting. But here, right here, so I saw in the journal there was pictures of, I'm gonna try not to stay in the rocks too much, but this stump right here was in the journal, and it said a little ways past this stump should be the last carving. It should be around here somewhere. I'm just gonna, some of these are really faint. You can tell they've been through like a lot of rain and stuff, so you really gotta look closely to see them. Oh, I think yep, it's right there. No way. Look at that, dude. This is the one I was the most excited to see. But this is the petroglyph that causes the most controversy, and it's the biggest mystery, but it's also definitely the coolest in my opinion. You can see it is the depiction of like a Viking ship, a Viking longboat, or like sort of like a Phoenician ship type of longboat. You see lots of depictions of these types of ships in like Norse mythology and stuff, but you can see the boat right here. You can see the mast all the way up to here. You can get the point at the top, and it's got the sail right here. That is absolutely amazing. That is insane, dude. That's amazing, dude. It's probably about 12, 13 inches long, maybe about all the way to the tip of the mast, probably about 8, 9 inches or so. But wow, that is so cool. Now the history behind this one is the biggest, as I said, is the biggest mystery, because they said there was like a rumor that this one was done by some like local lumberjacks back in like the 1970s with modern tools, and some experts said that it would take way too long to do this with like a normal just rock and a pick or something. But there's also other people. There was another expert that did studies on it and said that these like people back in the 70s would not have known some of these details, like the lines and how this ship would have looked, and so there's no way they could have done it, and they think that proves it. But what's so interesting is that you know, it's a Viking ship, and Vikings were never known to make it all the way to Lake Superior. So some people believe it's like proof that Vikings and longboats did make it as far west and made it onto Lake Superior, which is absolutely insane to me. And they did date this back, well, at least one expert dated it back, and he believed it was done back in the 1300s, like roughly around the year 1340 or so, which is like almost what, like 700-800 years old, something like crazy like that. Possibly close to 1,000 years old, which is just mind-blowing to think about somebody that long ago. I think just in my short lifespan, how long that feels, like that long ago. Could have been someone out here just sitting here etching some carvings into a rock, and Superior was like right there. It's just insane to me to think that there possibly was like Viking longboats Lake Superior. Like that is just actually insane to think about. But yeah, pretty dang amazing. Let's get on out of here. Holy crap, guys, that was absolutely amazing. Ojibwa rock carvings and potentially Viking rock carving. This place is just amazing. Absolutely rich with lots of history. I'm not going to reveal the location at all to how to get to these, just to respect the locals and to hopefully keep protecting it. Let's get out of here and head back into town, and then I got to start heading south today and get some groceries because I'm pretty much out of food. Let's do it.